Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's going on in the markets right now? We're seeing a bit of a wild ride with Bitcoin and other cryptos taking a hit after US President Donald Trump dropped those trade tariffs. Now, we know that Bitcoin was climbing up to that announcement, but traders were getting nervous as they realized what this could mean for the global economy. At the heart of it all is Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve. And let me tell you, he's having a tough time recalculating whether or not those interest rates are going down. We're talking about a 70% chance now that the Fed will cut interest rates in June. That's up from around 60% just before Trump announced those tariffs. And it's not just Powell who's getting nervous, folks. The whole market is on high alert as traders start to think about recession fears. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what does this have to do with Bitcoin? Well, let me tell you, the head of BlackRock, one of the biggest players in the financial world, has been warning that Bitcoin could potentially end the US dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. Arthur Hayes, a co-founder of BitMex, had some pretty interesting insights on this too. He believes that if the Fed cuts interest rates to stave off a recession, it's going to flood the market with dollars, and that's not good for Bitcoin. But on the other hand, he thinks the opposite could be true. If my analysis of the Fed's major pivot is correct, he wrote, then Bitcoin hit a local low last month, and now we begin the ascent to $250,000 by year-end. Now, I know this all sounds like a lot to take in. But what we can say for sure is that Trump's actions are sending shockwaves through the markets. And with the probability of a recession going up to over 50% on prediction markets Polymarket and Kalshi, it's clear that traders are getting serious. So, what does all this mean for Bitcoin? Well, as always, it's hard to say. But one thing is for sure, we're in for a wild ride. The Federal Reserve may be about to make a move that could send the market into a tailspin, and Bitcoin will likely be right at the center of it all. We'll keep an eye on this situation, folks, and bring you updates as they happen. In the meantime, stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember, with Bitcoin, you never know what's going to happen next.